Hey, what's up, you guys? Today I'm using a lag pole. Now, I'm kind of new to these, but if you've never used it, what it is, you could think of it as almost like a giant extendable drill bit for hanging wires up in the ceiling. The guys that do the ceiling grids use these all the time, but sometimes low voltage people have to use them too when you're not allowed to put your hangers on the side of the wall. So what you have is your hanging wire, anywhere between 8 to maybe 12 feet, and you load it up into this little, there's like a little hole here on the side, and you just put that on the inside. Now, if you watch the manufacturer's video, they actually show you like putting like 10 or 12 of these wires in there at one time. I'm not that good yet. I'm just a one wire at a time person. And then this is what you use. So it's basically a self-tapping threaded screw with an eyelet in it. And then so once you got your wire inside the hollow part of the lag pole, you want to take and make a hard 90-degree turn, about 12 inches back from where from the very end of the wire. So this end of my wire, I'm going to come back about 12 inches and make a hard 90-degree. Okay. All right. Don't make a gradual bend. It needs to be a hard 90-degree. Then you take your eyelet, and the front of this thing is like almost like a reverse Phillips screwdriver head. Anyway, so the eyelet goes in here, and then what happens is you fish your wire through the side of this thing into that little eyelet hole. Okay. Now, one thing I've been doing, the manufacturer's video didn't show this, but I've been doing this just to make my life a little easier, is about 3 inches below where I made the 90, I make just a slight little extra bend. It just seems to help me on the pull down part. Because what happens is you shoot this thing up into the ceiling, like it's a drill bit basically. And what happens is when this gets stuck, then you're going to pull this up, you're going to pull your pole down, but the wire is going to be stuck, and then you twist it a little bit. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. All right, so this guy's all loaded. I take the other side of the wire, just kind of bend it back a little bit, just so it's not, flapping around out there. All right, so now I'm loaded. So then the other end has got a bit for my drill, or a chuck, it fits in the chuck of the drill. So let me get that on here. Now I've got this pole in the shortest configuration right now. This thing will extend up to 12 feet, and when you do that, it gets pretty unwieldy at that point. All right, again, just think of it as like a really long drill bit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to put this up against the ceiling and drill this into the ceiling. Excuse me. Drill this into the ceiling, and then once it's stuck in the ceiling, I'm going to kind of pull it back a little bit and twist just a little bit more real slowly, because what that's going to do is twist the wire off the bottom of that eyelet so it's, so it's secure. So let me get this moved over to where you can see. Now this makes quite a bit of dust and mess if there's already sprayed insulation on the ceiling. So it's going to rain dust here in a minute. Okay, so now it's secured in there. So what I do is just pull back on it a little bit, like maybe say a couple inches, and then I give it a real slow spin, because what I'm doing is I'm just twisting the bottom of that hanger. I twist the bottom of that hanger wire so it's secure on the eyelet. Pull it all the way down so your wire comes out. Now you've got your wire to hang your J-hook. All right, hope you found that helpful.